Hey out there, everybody. My name is Raven, and we are doing some Magic Online Arena today. We are going to be doing a couple of drafts here, just jamming a couple of games, having a nice, relaxed time, getting some notifications out, seeing what people are up to. If this is your first time here, thanks for joining me. It's a good time. Simple, casual play here. If you are not familiar with the game, this is a pretty straightforward, just trading card game. MTG Arena has been kind of a thing for a while. I don't know what this is. Oh, it's Midweek Magic. You know what? We should do this too. While people are streaming in here, let's check out what we've got here. And it wants us to play Brawl, pick a champion, and do things. Do I even have a Brawl deck? I don't think so. I don't think I've built Brawl in like forever. So that is something we will probably have to come back to. Let's see if there's even like a commander that I would want to play. I guess Grand Flowers seems pretty good. None of those seem like what I want to be doing. Maybe I just want to play like a 3-player or 3-color pile. Oh, Magda seems really good in this. Or possibly Delina. Just roll a bunch of dice. I don't know. What do people out there like? Toski seems broken as hell, too. Just guaranteed 1/1 that's going to run over the place and draw a bunch of cards and do other gross things. But, I mean, it is mono green. That is kind of a concern. Dina seems really good. Rolf as well. It's just a lot of board control with him. I guess Voldo. Voldo's probably really, really good. As long as it doesn't share a creature type with something you control or in your graveyard, copy it? Yikes. So double creatures for evers seems okay. Yasharn, and I guess there's the Life Gainer and their Vrals and Tiamat. Yeah, I don't know. I think Volo is probably the most broken thing here. It's too bad I don't have like a Winota. Bellajoe seems really good too, though. I don't know. Could just play the green-red aggro deck. That's an option. Whenever a permanent an opponent controls, put it in their graveyard. Put +1/+1. At the beginning of my upkeep, if he has one or more, I may remove them all and exile each other non-land permanent with mana value less or equal to the number of counters removed that way. I don't know. I think like a Planeswalker would just be better, or Volo for that matter. But I don't know if Volo has enough Vavavoom right now. Klain seems really good too, though. Just play all the treasuries. Treasure tricks. Let's see here. Finn. Poison? Just like poison them to death in mono green? That doesn't seem good. I mean, I think you're just kind of forced to play 2 to 3 colors because of the limited card selection in the format. I mean, I could be wrong. I could just like not have enough things to play, and it could be 100% a me problem. But you never know. Let's take a look at some of this here. Guild Thief seems really good. Deals combat damage, but +1/+1. Can't be blocked this turn. It seems okay. Choose target non-legendary. They enter as copies of the chosen creature. I guess that's a good way to shut stuff off. Negate Stormcaller. Copies the next instant or sorcery I play. If it's kicked, copy it twice. That requires a lot of mana, I think. So we're probably not going to do that. Skyclave Squid. It's a defender that sometimes doesn't have defender. That doesn't seem excellent. And I guess we can come back for a removal later. Cloudkin Seer seems okay in this type of a situation. Whenever I cast something with kicker, draw a card and discard a card. That doesn't seem excellent. Cosmina seems okay in this. Grazzle Dude. Whenever a creature you control becomes blocked, I may bounce it. That seems really good. I don't know. I'm just kind of like adding things here. This seems excellent. Though I don't think we get a sideboard, do we? So that might be really bad, actually. Thought Thief. Thought seal them. Drag below. Oh, that's just like frost. It's like frost. Frost them. Let's see here. Dream Strix. Target of a spell, sacrifice it. When it dies, learn. That seems really bad. Glasspool Mimic seems okay. I mean, it does become a land. I mean, it's always the best card on the battlefield, right? Like, it seems okay. Saw It Coming seems like a great way to keep our opponents from spiraling out of control. I don't see a downside to playing Salinity Vision. Tasha's is probably okay, but not excellent. I think what we're trying to do here is we're trying to out-ramp our opponents. Find the villain's lair. Draw 2, discard 2. That might be okay. We'll come back to that. Demi-Lich does not seem excellent. Sharix. Ward 2. X is the number of islands you control. I mean, he's just a big blocker. Ovar, though, seems okay. One of pirates. Create a token that's a copy. When a spell controls, discard it. Create a copy. Maybe. Serpentine Curve. Sleep is a blowout from time to time. Mind Flare. Gain control. Seems okay. Ilmarith. Word 4 as long as it's untapped. Fewer than 3 discard cards equal to the difference. That's okay. I'll run. That's probably fine too. Burying Books. I'm not sure. Scry-X, then do some things. Might be okay. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, everything. Okay, so that gives everything like Prowess 1. Riddlemaster's Control. That's just a bounce spell. That's probably okay with Volo, I guess. Like, that seems okay. Alrun's is just really good. True Polymorph. Copy of another target artifact or creature. That seems really awkward. We'll do that. This seems okay. And then we get our green stuff here. Kraken doesn't seem excellent. Lull Mages seems pretty good. But I don't know if we're ever going to get to that point. So Blizzard Brawl's good. We know that. Despair Sentinel's not bad. Instrument of the Bards. Mana of equal. Reveal it, put it in your hand. If it's legendary, create a treasure. That seems okay in this format. That's going to be Acceleration. Acceleration seems good in this format. Adventure Awaits, Big Play, Bayou Goff. I don't know. This deck might be terrible, but it also might be just fine. Emergent Sequence, pretty good. That's just straight ramp. Finn, I don't think we have enough things to do that. Kyriads, nah. Inscription, Lotus, Cobra seems okay. We're looking for things that are exile a creature from my graveyard, exile an artifact or enchantment. That might be really helpful. We'll find out. Plummets, Ranger class is just really good on its own. Removal seems important, but we will see. I'm not big on this, but it might be okay. Well, we'll take a look later. The Florahedron I like, and I feel like I'm missing some ramp. Hey, welcome to the channel. How's everybody doing today? Thanks for the follow, Bortaxis. Pack Leader seems okay. By that I mean it seems good. The double green may be a problem. Triple green might be a problem, but we'll figure that out later, right? Like, mana bases are hard. Containment Breach. Maybe. I'm thinking not with the other thing that exiles. Find a Path is okay. Field Trip. Less good. Ventures into the Dungeon seems okay. Returns things with Flashback. Mage's Duel. 1, 2. I don't know about that one. We can probably get away with playing this for free, but I don't think it's any good. Maybe it's okay. Make a Fractal. Non-land cards you own in exile with study counters on them. It just seems like it's too much effort for too little payoff. Kazandu's good, though. Old Growth might be too heavy on the green. Realm Walker It's the exact opposite of what we want to be doing here. Sack a land, look for 2 onto the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle. That's passable. Scute Swarm's always good. Let's see what else we can do here. Spoils of the Hunt, Taunting Arbor Mage. Ellie's passable, but not excellent. Happen Upon a Glade. I don't know. Prize Unit. Esca's is really good. And we're getting close here on our cards here. Toski's amazing. Packmates are okay. World Shaper's pretty good. Ariasha, non-token creatures you control are forests. Equal to the number of lands you control. That might not be great. Troubadour. Froghemoth becomes a speller when you eye mage draw a card. That seems good. Froghemoth. Exile cards from their graveyard. Sure, I guess if we run into shenanigans, and it's got haste, like it's a big hasty boy. I'm okay with that. Unnatural Growth seems a little intense. Vorinclex is Vorinclex. That's passable. Turn Symbiosis. I think we just play this because it's a land. Also, it seems okay. Ochre Jelly is another one. If it dies, if it had 2 or more, create a token and then do some things. That seems good. And then we need the lands. We're just going to play all the multi-lands because we can. We'll probably play Snowfall things. That's a fight. That's okay. Double Major I'm not big in. Needlethorn's not great. I'm not big on that. Zimone. I don't know. Mill 3, return 2 snow cards. Just 3 cards and then shuffle them away. Croaking Counterpart. Create a token that's a copy of target non-frog, and then it's a green frog. Weird. The Bears. Any number of target shapeshifters have base power. I'm not super into that. Quandrix Command, though, is good. And Cultivator's passable. By passable, I mean good. And we can play Tanzert, no problem. Overalls, we can probably get away with as well. Okay. We'll play a Crawling Barrens, a Faceless Haven. We'll play the field. Just because. And we're just going to kind of like ramp to doing things, I guess is what we're doing today. I'm not super worried about it. Let's see here. Is there artifact ramp that I need to be aware of? Probably. Maybe. I mean, when you get to 3 mana, I kind of don't want to play it anymore. But let's see here. 3 mana, significantly less so. But I mean, we still are playing other things that ramp at this point. So, okay. So we're looking okay. We've got 63 cards. Let's make sure we've got snow-covered land. Snow covered. Spirit's probably also passable, but you know, it's fine. Land. Snow-covered island. We had like 8 of these, like 9 of these, 6 of these. Yeah, we'll just go for the even split here and call it close enough. So this deck is not great, but we'll see what we can do with it. Let's nuke this here. Blue and green. Right, turn off lands. And I feel like I missed something here in blue. Like, I feel like there's just big cards in blue that I've just not added to this. Like, and I'm not sure what they are, and I'm not sure if I'm actually have them or not. So let's just take a quick look at the end of this top end and make sure I'm not missing anything. So I guess we're done. Let's see how this plays. It might be terrible. It's probably terrible. But worst comes to worst, we're going to have some fun with it. In any case, if you're hanging out with me tonight, I appreciate it. My name is Raven. This is Magic Arena. I'd like to actually play my game now. Thank you. We'll be doing a couple little giveaways here. I have some Magic Arena packs, promo packs to give away. And, I don't know. We'll get there. I'm playing against Greel. And I wonder if you can change your name here. This is not great. Wow. Let's take the freebie. This is also not excellent, but it's better. So we have at least a mergence sequence, and okay, so let's start here, and then we can, after a vehicle you control, Exiles. I can play lands them. Oh, boy. So we're going to open with... They're going to open with Ruin Crab. What does Cosmina do? At beginning of your upkeep, you may exile it. Whenever a land enters the battlefield, if it's exiled, put a voyage counter on it and then do things. Yeah, so we're going to go right ahead and... Island... No, I can't do that quite yet. Crud. An emergent sequence. We'll grab a forest, because we are more heavy on blue. And that'll become a 2/2. It's not going to break through this. So we're going to immediately lose 3. That's not a bad lose, but it's not a gaining. Yikes. So they're going to go Ruin Crab into that, and they do have a Cosmina. We're on 4 mana now, though. What do we want to do? Let's go right into... That can't break through this. This can, though. Let's... What's the play here? Oh, I can Volo. I can immediately Volo here. And then the Cosmina doesn't really do anything. Becomes a token. Let's go... Oh, man. Ooh, Crawling Barrens into Cosmia seems acceptable. And there's no attack here. Unfortunately. Hey, Vortex. Welcome to the chat. Thanks for the follow. We're getting some play here. Path to the Festival. So they're going to go jump a land 2. Seems good. And their stuff is reduced. Yep. They're just milling through me real quick here. Exile it. Yes. So we're going to exile that. We're going to grab Alarund here. Return it and then scry 2. Each card in my hand and at the beginning of my end. Top 2 cards of your library. Put all of them into my hand and the rest on the bottom. Okay. So that's not super helpful at this juncture. So we're going to go right into this. We'll take action. Then we will Chariot. And there's no attack here either. Unfortunate. So we're kind of like running the slow game here. We're not really doing what we want to be doing. This crab is kind of messing our day up pretty good. Here's the bear. So that's going to be a big snowy bear. Yep, you're going to find, what? A Rimewood. And they're just building towards Cosmia, which is going to be a major problem for me. Like, I just don't have a way to answer that. So they're going to pass 2 attackers. They have a big bear. That's a problem. And now it's my turn. I'm going to untap. Play this. Trigger Cosmia. Take action here. And how, at the beginning, you may put a voyage counter with X, draw X, or X is the number of voyage counters on it. You may exile Cosmia. It gains whenever a land enters the battlefield. Okay. If it's exiled, you may put a voyage counter. If you don't. Okay. So, the next move here is Let's move to combat. Let's activate this. No, not you. 1, 2 kitties to turn on the chariot. Let's attack with the chariot. We'll copy a kitty. We'll see if they're going to block. Yep, they're going to take that block. That's pretty straightforward. Good call there. But we're going to go ahead and Alarund here. And at the beginning of my end step, I want creature and creature. Sweet, we'll take a Froghemoth. That seems good. Nothing big loss there. The Froghemoth is a thing. They'll ramp into more. That seems okay. And on the next one, we're going to draw some cards because I want to make Alarund big. Like, so we're going to let Cosmia come back. Okay, so this is good. Take action, decline. So they'll come back as a 4/6. I'll draw 2 cards. Nothing great there. And do I want Grazzle face here? I think I do. It means I can't play the Froghemoth, though, but I'm going to get in for an absolute ton of damage. Can I activate this? That's 4 to activate. I cannot, but it's fine. Everybody in the pool, not you. And we'll start getting the damages in here. Like, we have a long way to go, and they can Cosmia, like, very soon here. Yeah, we're going to decline both of those. Decline, decline. We'll do some damage, and it's okay. But we're going to draw 2 cards here. Nope, we drew 1 card. That's awkward. Let's see here. So let's go ahead and Masked Vandal. Yeah, we'll Vandal here. We will exile what? Neverwinter Dryad's fine. We'll exile that. Maybe I should have done that earlier. Maybe it's a bad call on my part. But we will Alarund at the end again, and we'll find a creature. We find Guild Thief here. Not great at this juncture. Still not bad. What we are going to do is we're going to Volo next turn. 4, 5, 6. No, not quite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Asamareth. Okay. Yep. So we will decline that. Scoot Swarm at this juncture is pretty big too. Let's see here. Do I want more bodies or do I want just to Froghemoth at them? I think what we're going to do is we're going to Volo and then Scoot Swarm. That seems pretty gross, right? Like, did I play a land? Did I screw this up? I may have screwed this up. So they do have a response to Volo. Let's get that counterspell out. They sit here and have to read it 3 times. There we go. Disdainful Stroke is good. It's not good, but it is their play. Yes, definitely move him back to the command zone. Okay, so do I want to be patient here? I think I do. Let's be patient. Let's play a Guild Thief. They have some big bodies on the board. Let's push these 2, 3. Do I care? Like, if they can block 2 of these and take a bunch of damage, that seems okay. Are they going to give me the Masked Vandal back? That seems not good. I mean, they can trade Isareth for Alarund, too. I mean, that seems fine. But I don't know why they haven't just, like, slammed this Cosmia. Okay. 3. So, return it to its owner's hand. Who are you? Which one are you affecting right now? Which one is this? Is this the top one? 1, 2, 3. What? Decline. Which one is this? Yes, we'll take this one. Pop the Vandal back. We'll decline this one. We'll get in there for some damage. I mean, we're doing okay, I guess. Alright, well, that's a little unfortunate. That's not what we wanted to see at this juncture, because we don't have the mana to cast it. But let's go ahead and play our Forest. And do I want the Vandal down again? I can't really do anything with this. Let's just foretell this, because it'll pump Alarund also, right? Like, and he wants creatures. Let's just keep finding the pressure here. Ismareth of our own. Seems good. Draw a card. If you have fewer than 3 in hand, draw equal to the difference. Okay. You get a Hermit. Non-creature spell. We'll take 5. And you can draw a card for it. It seems okay. Now I'm going to decline that for sure. Ooh. That's a pretty big one. Let's see what we can do here. Can we actually get through this? Unless it's pays 3. This is going to be 7. 5, 6, 7, 1, 2. We are short 1. So let's just go for the Volo again. Yeah. So let's go for the Volo again. Good. We will then Scoot Swarm, and Volo will copy Scoot Swarm. And now their life is not excellent. Let's let this enter tapped. We'll make more Scooty Boys. And now this can stay back because I want it to stay alive. And everybody else can get in there. All right. Let's make it happen. Are they going to go for the big blocks here? Nope. Okay, that's fine. I am perfectly fine with this. Let's go. No, we're just going to decline all of this. We're just going to start running them over. It's only 1 card this time that we get, but it's a pretty big one. And I want more action here. And Tanzer's pretty good. I'll take that. So this situation does not look good for our opponents. I don't know what their out is here, but you may look at the top card. They can play lands from the top. That's pretty good. The Stowaway draws some cards. And what do they have in the graveyard here? Nothing interesting. Ismarith draws them a card. Seems good. Ruin Crab's going to get 3 more here, and they are really close to my library, but I don't think they have a way to finish this out. So they're going to bring the Geist back, which non-creature spells can't be countered. Exile it instead. We're going to decline this for sure. And now what do we want to do? I think we just straight up Ailerons here. Right? Yeah, and they just concede. So that's not a bad first game here. Some midweek, whatever this is. Brawl, standard brawl. So there's one. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? The Celestis. Okay, I mean, it's a day-night relevant. Mana Rock? Sure. Top one. I know, right? We got 1 down. 1 out of 1. Rice? I guess blue-green is just like the flavor of this entire whatever. This is not a bad hand. It's not a great hand. It's not amazing. But it's playable. Let's see what we can do here. Ooh. They have to think about it. That means good things for me. We'll keep the 7. Now, do I want to play the Hedron or do I want to leave it to accelerate? I think I'm going to leave it to accelerate. I'm going to go Lotus Cobra. So if I go 1, 2, Lotus Cobra, second turn's Hedron. No, I kind of got to pick one or the other. So let's go. Let's just make you a land. Ranger class off the bat is pretty big. I mean, that's just a 2-2 that's going to get right in there and start beating my face in. We will go for the Cobra, though, which means we can Volo next turn if this survives, and I don't feel bad about that. We are going to take some beats from the Wolf. This can make the Wolf incredibly problematic, though. Yeah, we can't. So we're going to have to race this thing. That helps. So do I want to foretell here? Or do I want to... I mean, I can just hardcast that next turn, right? So let's go with blue. And... oh, I can foretell both of them and bust them out. Or I can just land Volo here. I think I'm just going to go and go straight for Volo. Like... and get in. Seems okay. Because next turn I'm going to Battle Mammoth. And that's going to be ugly. If I get to double by Mammoth here, they're going to have a real race on their hands. 2/6/5 Tramplers seems good. Accelerate, accelerate. They will make a 4/4, and I don't have a block for that. Just got to take it. Unfortunate, but here's a snow-covered island. We'll make green. And funny thing about this is I don't have any other elephants. So we'll make 2/6/5s, and we will go in with the Cobra. Yeah, that seems fair. Let's just go in with the Cobra, get our couple of points here. Like, if they want to trade an Apprentice for it, that's fine. Like, at this point, they're on the... let's see, they got to slam Cosmina is what they have to do. Like, and that's 2, 4, 5, 6. They're close. There's the relic. That's a big relic. Did they kick that? Is that what happened? Yep. Do I want to race this like this? That's fine, I think. I can let one elephant go and take the wolf away. Eska's Chariot. What do I want to do here? I think I'm just going to slam Vorinclex and, like, what? Can I not just, like, play Vorinclex? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? I can't, because I'm bad at math. So I can go Eskas and Foretell. Yep, that's the plan. So let's get in here. Let's play a Chariot. Oh, I can't do both of those either. Wow, I'm bad at math. Okay. No biggie. Here's their Cosmia. Coma. Coma. Here's their coma. And here we go. Yep. Find a path. Ramp themselves a little bit. Not an excellent position to be in. They will scry one, though. And I am going to land Vorinclex on the next one. Volo doesn't really help it because it still makes... the token copy, I believe, is legendary. At least I hope it's legendary for the sake of this game. Yep, you get a 3/3. You did it. I'm going to go and play another Forest and Vorinclex. Seems okay. Yay. Yeah, it just makes another copy. It's not. Choose the legendary that I wish to keep. The others go to the graveyard. I actually kind of want to keep the copy because I think I can reanimate that one. So let's tap 1, 2 of these. No, let's tap... so are they going to trade like that? They can't trade like that. So let's go 1, 2. Yep. We'll make this a thing. They'll make Kozma indestructible here, but we're still going to trample over for a ton. Like, they still need to make this happen. Oh. Make a copy of a target token you control. Yeah, and that's the other reason I kept the copy. This is because I wanted the ability to chariot it if I had to. So they're going to make this trade and die? Nope, they're going to survive. Just barely. But it is going to make a very rough turn for them next. Move him to the command zone? Yes. So now they're going to get 2 3/3s to pop out here. We still have the Mammoth. We still have Vorinclex. And they've got 2 cards in hand and a ton of mana. Ranger class level is a problem. This is not a winning situation right now. They're going to have 3. Oh, they're going to go for the attack here. Okay. No blocks. I'll take it. Give it to me. Not worried about the damage here. Let's go. Do. Oh, no. Okay, now we have a problem. And they probably won at this juncture. That's probably going to be the thing that ends the game, because I can't overcome the speed at which Koma's just going to spit these things out. Maybe there's something on top of my library, but right now he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bodies that I need to break through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, even with Trample, it's not going to work out. I can draw a bunch of cards. Battle Mammoth will draw me cards if he decides to play that game, like if he starts tapping them out. Bookworm's pretty big. That puts him outside of range for that kill. He's still got a bunch of mana. 4 to play. Card draw engine. We'll see what I can get off Behold the Multiverse, but I don't think it's going to be enough. I mean, I do have 2 Tramplers, but that's just not going to do it, I don't think. He's going to trade. He's going to block. Yeah. Let's not let that happen. Let's go ahead and immediately respond to that with Behold the Multiverse and see if we can make something happen here. And the answer is no. So we just missed hard here. Glasspool Mimic, though. Shapeshifter Rogue in addition to its other types. Werewolf Pack Leader. That doesn't fix the problem either. So are we just dead to everything here? I think we're just dead is the problem. So we'll Glasspool. It'll come in as a copy of that. That doesn't fix the problem. I mean, everybody can get in. Like, I mean, let's try, but I don't think there's no profitable way to win out of this. I don't have any kind of removal spell that's going to get the job done. But we'll see. Yeah, no way. Not getting through for enough at all. Are they going to, like, just sack Kozma? Yep. So they got this one. And unfortunately, like, that's the power of Coma. People play it, and you just go explode sometimes. All right, let's get one more in here. Let's get this other win. We can do this. Let's see here. What can we do? Let's see. Phyrexian. on 5-color World Tree. Cool. This is a pretty strong hand. I'm going to keep this. It's a little slow. 2 lands that come into play tapped. And it's just the mana base is really awkward for this. 3 lands that come into play tapped if I play like that. So let's go ahead and see what we can do. Eska, God of the Tree. All right. Mana ramp. 5-color deck thing. All right, so they are going to come on swinging here. So are we. We're going to go right for Ismareth as fast as we can. The Ochre Jelly is a pretty good pickup here. We're going to go right for land. We'll play the Florahedron and try to get some acceleration here. This may be a really strong tempo play. We'll see what they do with it. 3 cards from their graveyard into their library. Okay, so there's the ramp. Or some ramp. There's more ramp for them. Okay, we've got 3 available. What can we do with it? We can go X2, or I can play land and play Volo. That seems better. Play land, play Volo. Yep. And then we're going to play land, play a bunch of Ochre Jellies. That seems okay too. They're not going to be big. They're going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 4s. Yeah, we'll play 2 4/4s. That seems okay. Temple gets Old Gnawbone. Kaya. What does Kaya do here? Exiles a non-land permanent. So she's going to exile Volo, which is sad. Yep, we'll put him in the command zone. Now, what? Lotus Cobra. I can make 2 2/2s. That doesn't seem good enough. Let's play the Faceless Haven and get Ismareth down, and we'll go from there. Or Imareth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's okay. I'm not worried about her as much. But we do need to get over with Irmeth, and then we can Quandrix. We'll see. Maybe we'll just buff this thing. Pick 2. Like, their graveyard's not really doing anything right now. Return, like, it's going to be a bounce spell and a 2 tokens is what it's going to be. 3 counter target artifact or enchantment, right? Like, the bridge. Are they up to the bridge yet? No. Chooses white, green, black, red. So they're short 1 color here. What do I want to do? Do I want to just go ahead, slam Volo again? Or do I want to... Let's not do anything yet. Let's just move right to attackers and see if they're going to let us have Kaya. Okay. So that's a plus. We'll draw a card. Or not. Player. That's right. Okay. Now I'm going to Lotus Cobra, which will leave me a little bit of mana to... I can Lotus Cobra and still have mana open for Quandrix Command. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to do that. We're going to play the campus. We're not going to gain or lose anything on this. We could have gone bigger, but I'm not worried about it yet. I'm more worried about them coming down and like slamming the World Tree or something. And that's what I want to stop, is I want to stop this Prismatic Bridge with the Quandrix Command. So they are much closer now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, they all produce any color now. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They got it. Let's see that World Tree. Hey, good heads-up play on my part. I hope. We'll see. Like, maybe they don't go for it here. Maybe they go for Old Gnawbone instead, and that's really annoying if they do that, but it's a totally reasonable play. Like, they know I'm holding up for what they're playing. Rip Apart's fine. Not worried about it. Goodbye. Yep, and they went right for it. So we are going to counter target artifact or enchantment spell, and we are going to put 2 counters on Ismareth. Sure. So we'll send that to the command zone. Yep, and back it goes. And now, what do we want to do? We don't really want to slam Golos. I want to draw a bunch of cards is what I want. Because they're going to cast this, and it's just going to be ugly. Like, what? How fast of a timer can I put them on? I can put them on 13, 26, 27, and that's really close. Or I can Ochre Jelly and do other things. So, like, if I play this, they go right to, yeah, let's just, nope, not you. Thank you. Let's just put them on, like, kill me, like, let's just put them on, like, the respond to this now or die timer. That's not a great draw, but I'll take it. Yep, and there we go. There's 2. Good job, team. So, let's see here. What do we got? Let's do a single giveaway here. We are going to get our reward here, claim prize. And let's jam one of these into, wow, that's garbage, into chat and see how this goes. Let's see here. You know what? Let's do this the easy way. If I had thought about this better, I would not be sitting here typing like this right now. All right, so there's our first code for whoever's here. First come, first serve. For those curious here, let's see if this actually shows up here. Can we get this to show up? Kind of. There you go. 1 down. Into the garbage. So now let's go ahead and let's get a draft in here. Let's do what? Midweek Brawl, you are done. Let's do, I haven't done any Midnight Hunt yet. But I'm kind of torn on it. I did not like Jumpstart Historic Horizons. I really don't want to do that. Traditional Sealed Midnight Hunt or Quick Draft Strixhaven. I'm kind of feeling Quick Draft Strixhaven. Actually, you know what? I need Lightning Helixes. So we're going to go ahead and do a Quick Draft Strixhaven here. Try to not embarrass ourselves. Demonic Tutor is pretty amazing. Conspiracy Theorist, though, is really good. Yikes. I mean, this is just going to be the best card in our deck every time, right? Like, Conspiracy Theorist, though, like, this puts us on the green-black Witherbloom deck, which is really good. But I also remember you're supposed to, like, super favor the lessons here, but, like, why do that when every deck in your card can be a lesson, right? Like, Despark is pretty good here, but for the most part, the decks don't go large and over, right? Like, this is pretty big, especially if we're on black-green, but I'm not seeing a lot of black-green coming back, which is kind of a concern. I see a lot of red-white right now, but we did pass something like that. We could play black-white, maybe, but I'm not seeing, like, any removal here that really makes me excited. These are both pretty good, but I don't know. Like, this early in the draft, it's kind of hard to make that call. I think I'm just going to take this and angle for black-white and see where we end up. Humiliate's pretty good at this juncture. Memory Lapse is really good in general. Expel is great. So I guess we are angling at black-white right now, which is a little awkward given what we have. How many black-white lessons are there? Not too many. So I guess we'll take... Oh, I don't want to be the life gain deck, though. Let's try to not be that. So this will just strip something out of their hand, put counters on stuff. Witherbloom Pledge Mage is really good. I mean, we take this because it's just the best card available, but... So maybe we're just the +1/+1s deck. Like, creature with flying dies. That's really good. Tenured Inkcaster, put a +1/+1 on target creature and attacks. These are both really good. I think this is better, and what concerns me right now is I don't have any removal. Like, that really excites me. Let's take... does this come around? This may come around. This definitely won't. But we have to have the bodies to make this work. So we'll take that and see what we get. Clever Lumimancer's excellent at this point. All of these actually... Okay, so this is actually really a good pack for us. Clever Lumimancer I don't think is excellent in draft, just because you do end up a little short on spells, but with the number of spells we already have, it might be okay. And the fact that we're putting +1/+1 counters on things. That being said, Mage Hunters, like, all of these are amazing. Mage Hunter's really good. Arrogant Poet's also very good. I have no qualms about paying life to do things, but I think the Horror is just going to be overall better because it's going to hamper our opponents a little bit. Cram Session's also very, very viable, and maybe what I'm supposed to prioritize here, but I don't know. Like, I think the Horror is just better. We'll see. Okay, so now we kind of have to make a little audible. Green seems to be pretty open. So I'm going to... I should probably take the lesson, but I'm going to hedge at green here just in case. And this is why. Like, green does seem to be the open second color, even though white, that's not bad either. Like, Guiding Voice in this deck seems okay, but I need the bodies early to play it. That being said, there's definitely more black-green available. So I think we're going to hedge towards green. Maybe we'll have to splash white, but we will find out later, because I think Cram Session's just perfectly fine. Gain Life does things. Maybe I was wrong. Because white does also seem to still be open. Gain 2 life. Target creature gains +X/+X, where that's the amount of... This is really good. This probably shouldn't be here this late. This is also really good and a high decision, but this is just removal. Like, this is a combat trick, and this is removal. This is still playable in black-white. We're going to take Expel here and see if we are still black-white, which we very well might be. All of these... Okay, so Make Your Mark's really good. Star Pupil's okay in this deck. Introduction to Prophecy is always a nice thing to be able to tutor for, and Cogwork Archivist is one of those late-game plays that can really help you out. I think I'm going to take the Prophecy here and sideboard it, and we'll see. Okay, so now this is unfortunate. We don't really have a good pick here. I'm going to take away the best card in the pack and hope it's just what it is. Hope we'll set somebody back. But this is quick draft, so nobody really cares about that. Now, do they? Big play. I like drawing cards. Like, it's not my favorite card to play, but I think it's okay in this situation. The Dissector is another one. Like, it's just... It'll be fine. Lumimancer came around. In this case, I do like Thrilling Discovery better, but we'll take the Ignis and just throw it in the sideboard. Yeah, and there's another Discovery. Awkward. Witherbloom Command is really good, but we are not super hedging toward that. Mana Tithe is not. If we are black-white, which it looks like we are, what's the best card in the pack? It's Combat Professor. Let's... But I want to hedge just a little bit. Like, if I end up in black-white-green, so be it. Like, we'll take the Witherbloom Command and see where we end up. Even on black-white. Okay, either deck... Right now, we don't play that. Illuminate History, no. We play Eye Twitch, I think, is acceptable, but we are short on Lessons, which is something to really worry about. I think Deadly Brew is probably one of the better cards in the pack. Village Rites could also be an argument, but I think we just take the Eye Twitch and work our way towards better things. Return target Planeswalker. We don't have any. Remove... From a Planeswalker, we also don't have any. So that's not going to be excellent. Closing Statement, however, is just straight up removal. And we are not even going to quibble about that. We will take that and be happy for it. Fracture. Artifact Enchantment or Planeswalker. Seems excellent. That might just be... This might be... That might come around. So let's take a second and look at what won't. Pledge Mage might not be playable on this deck. The Bird is pretty good, but might not be what we want. I think we're actually more into the Spirit Summoning or the Leech Fanatic. I think the Leech Fanatic's probably the best card available here, but I definitely could be wrong, have been wrong before. Brackish Troll. That is one of those plays that just keeps coming back and keeps the beats moving. I don't see anything excellent here for us. Uh-oh. Creative Outburst is a really good card, but it's just not playable in this deck at all. Unfortunately, it looks like we were supposed to be Lorehold here, or whatever this is, red-white. But we'll take the land. Land is never going to feel bad. The guidance isn't terrible. What do we take here? If we are target's Reflective Golem, I can copy it. That's not wonderful. So black-green. These are a bunch of like second-tier black-green cards. We'll take the Blood Researcher. Man. We'll take the Plum. Plum is always a nice backup play here. Nothing here really screams to us. We'll take the Karok. And we're going to take the Dusk Mage in this situation because I think we may have to pivot. I have this bad feeling we're going to have to pivot. +2/+2 hexproof is pretty good. Guiding Voice is a learn. What do we have to learn? We only have one lesson, so we may have... Okay, that's good. Both of these came around. So I'm going to take the Shield Mage here, because that's harder to deal with. Nothing here is fantastic, so we'll take that, throw it down there. And again, nothing here is fantastic, so I'll throw it down there. Resculpt, yep. Unfortunate. So we did not find our seat in this draft. We definitely were supposed to be something else. That's rough. Lash at Malice is probably the right pick here. A little bit of removal. There's some good bodies that'll probably come back around. I guess I could go black-green. How many white spells am I actually into? I'm pretty into white. So Lash of Malice is correct here. Agonizing Remorse is very playable. Do I want the second Lash? That's a good question. Team Pennant's not going to be great. Zoomancy. I mean, if we were making pests, I guess that would be okay. This is kind of a harder call between those. I think the Agonizing Remorse is probably correct here. These are both really good for the deck, but I think the Agonizing Remorse just does more. And that lets me slide some out of white if I have to. There's another Dina there. What are my bigger plays? Like, my bigger endgame plays aren't bad. We'll take the Silver Quill. Like, maybe we are still in white. So if I pull out green, where are we at? Like, how bad does this look without green? Witherbloom Command does not look great. Oh well. Ageless Guardian's not what we want. Expel, we've already got an Expel. We can take another Cram Session, which doesn't get us where we want. The Lesson doesn't do what we want here. Unfortunately, we got stuck between two schools here, and it's not working out. Unfortunate, but this does happen. Hunt for Specimens might not be bad, but we really need to get the Learn card, Pest Control or whatever it is, for that to work. Silver Quill Apprentice is pretty good. Cultivate doesn't help us at this juncture anymore. So we'll take the Silver Quill Apprentice, and maybe we can squeak out a couple of games with this deck. It's not going to be easy. We'll take the Guiding Voice, and we're up to 26 at least, or the Guiding Voice. Professor's Warning may save us a little bit of headache. Star Pupil dies. I guess that's okay. It's not excellent, but it's okay. But I think I'd rather just have Professor's Warning at this point. Nothing here is helpful. We'll take the Impulse for the bulk pile. Campus Guide is another 2-drop that doesn't quite do what we want. Pilgrim of the Ages, I guess we can get away with. Claim the Firstborns are always nice to have. And Ageless Guardian does not do what we want. Cram Session, I don't think I have more than one lesson, so I don't think this matters. Let's throw that. Which one would I rather have, I guess, at this point? Like, let's just throw that in the pile. Let's get yet another Stonebound Mentor. I mean, I guess I could take that and try to splash red. Like, what do I have for red? Stonebound Mentors. And Ignis. Yeah, that's not going to help. So we'll take another Stonebound Mentor, I guess. Throw it in pile. Solve the equations in uncommon. And a Lorehold Apprentice. Yeah, I guess we were supposed to be Lorehold for this draft, or maybe like go harder on green-black for Witherbloom. But this is where we've ended up. It's not awesome. But we'll make do. Professor's Warning is not excellent. Demonic Tutor is okay, but not the card we really want to be seeing in this. Plumb the Forbidden may or may not get us out of weird situations. Despark is okay. That's a removal spell. This is a removal. I don't think I want to run Cram Session. I don't think I have anything like... I don't want a Cram Session for Introduction to Prophecy. That's like not what I want to be doing with my mana. I need to be turning sideways. The 2 Tenured Inkcasters is a little bit much on 5, but I don't think I have a choice. 8, 16, 17, that's fine. Novice Dissenter or Dissector, that's okay, I guess. But you can only use that as a sorcery. I think I'd rather not play that. Crushing Disappointment's fine. So we need to pull 2 cards here. It's probably... You're not great. It's target 1-0. Yuck. That's hard to say. Hunt for Specimens is probably not what we want to be doing on this deck. And it's probably Demonic Tutor. Like, this is going to be really rough. But let's see what we can do. This is just not... We're missing the rares. We didn't get the, like, premium uncommons. But maybe we can jam out and just win on the fact that we're in copper tier. Like, this isn't a bad start, but it's not a good one either. So, like, we're going to take 2 cards out of their hand. So we'll open with Agonizing, I guess. Yep. Let's see here. What do we get? Lorehold Excavation, that. Expressive Iteration. Okay, so what do they have? They are like 5-color thing. They have green and black mana. Brackish Troll. Let's just make sure they never get the mana that they need. That seems fair, right? I'll take a life for that. Destroy an artifact or a creature with flying. Brackish Troll. They can troll if they get there. They need a red source. That was a good draw for them. I will not begrudge that. But we're going to go ahead and cast this little guy. And the next turn we'll Humiliate, make it bigger, give it lifelink, and smash in. Luckily, we'll see. Oh, another Leech Fanatic. That's a thing. Do they attack, though? Put a +1/+1 counter. No blocks. We're just going to take it. Now, what do I want to do? Do I want to go ahead and set up this, or do I want to set up the other play? I think we're going to Silver Quill here. Let's set up that, I guess. No. Like, they don't have anything in hand that they can really hurt me with. So let's just play the Troll, I guess. Yeah, let's just play the Troll and get in. Let's see what they want, if they want to trade like this. That's fine. Battlefield. Attacks. Yeah, like, I mean, that's what's going to happen is we're going to land tenured. And hopefully they didn't draw a red source. Yep, it's fine by me. So we'll do this. We'll Inkcaster. We'll put it on the Troll. And we'll just start getting in. Doing some damage, getting some life. Now, we do have to be a little careful. There's their red source. They're not going to Expressive this turn. They will Introduction. So what do I want to take out of their hand? What am I worried about? I don't want that Expressive Iteration to go off. So we'll take that. No blocks. I'll take 2. They can gain 2. And I am going to go ahead and just do this. We'll target there. And we will take this right out of their hand. Yes. Expressive Iteration. Thank you. We'll put a +1/+1 counter here. And we will slam in, take our 2 triggers here. do the damages, make them pay for it. This is a greedy, greedy deck, whatever it is, and they're doing okay with it. Like, they're holding on, but they are right on the precipice of disaster here. They're going to get green, so that gives them 4 for Brackish Troll. Like, they can't play the Spiteful Squad. Pillar Drop Warden is a 1/5 with reach, so they will get their 2 here. All right, now we have some options. Exile the Warden. Or do I want to exile this? We want to hold this for the Spiteful Squad. So let's go ahead and eye twitch, which is fine. Like, maybe they'll, like, get brave and shoot the eye twitch. I don't know. So we'll go ahead and jump in here. They're going to block. Do I want this Warden dead? I kind of do. So I'm going to just go ahead and finish the Warden off. You know, let them have the time and see what they do with it. So if they play the Spiteful Squad, they immediately lose. We'll despark it, untap, and murder them. If they don't, I don't know what they're going to do. Like, they play a land. Yep, no white source. So we should be able to run them over next turn. Right? Like, no matter how they maneuver themselves, I think they just lose. They can shoot the eye twitch. That'll be a play. They can play the Brackish Troll. They can play the Troll, shoot the eye twitch, and that, I think, still doesn't save them. We'll see. So we'll take an Introduction to Prophecy. That'll be really close to saving them. Yep. That's a reasonable play. Oh, no, it won't, because it comes into play tapped. Wah, 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 wah. Sad. All right. So that seems rough. Got him. Greedy deck. Nice try, Alfreds. So we'll pick up a couple of points here. And this is the first draft we've done this season. Like, every season we drop back down, and it's just kind of like, okay, whatever. Like, I'm really just playing Arena to get my reps in. If you are in the Southeast Michigan area, please come visit our game store. We are Adventure Inc. down in Milan. You can find our website, adventureinc.xyz. And, yeah, Magic is one of the many things we do. D&D, board games, and everything else. This hand, rough but playable. There's one non-playable card. Not worried about it, though. If we get a white source, it's just that much better. The big thing about this is I do need another land. I need any land to make this work. That was not the card I needed. We're still okay. We can Leech Fanatic and start getting in. And this is just all kinds of off-curve and unfortunate. A white source would have been really nice there. But I do need another land. Otherwise, I am just toasted here. And I'm toast. Awful, awful, awful. So we'll see what they do. They might have a bounce spell here. That would be not the worst thing, but not the best thing. Not having third land here is really bad. Not having a white source is also very not good. What are they doing, though? Thinking about it? Sure. Let me crash in. Yep. That's all I got. Unfortunate. And they're Quandrix, too. Like, they're going to just take absolute advantage of the fact that I can't, like, do anything here. Yep. Make a fractal. Let's just get in, right? Like, what are they going to do? Double block? Nope. And I think I'm just going to do nothing here. Like, let's wait for their play and see if we have to lash and warning. Lash and or warning. We'll see. Not having a white source. Not having a third land. Too many things going wrong in this game. Getting RNG'd. Please stop. Okay, so it's going to give it +1, +2 in duel. Let's put a +1/+1 counter. Actually, no. Let's just not even mess around with that. Let's just... No. If he's going to go for it, he's going to go for it. Let's just make this a 3/3. We'll make it a 3/3. Sure. We'll kill your thing. Mine survives. I'm fine with it. You attack for 2. Yep. And that was your turn. Sweet. There's our third land. Let's get in here. Get this lifelink going. Get the Pledge Mage down. Do a Pledge Mage down? Yeah, let's get the Pledge Mage down. And we'll keep moving from there, because we're going to Guiding Voice, jump the Pledge Mage, probably. We'll see. We may have to despark next turn. Which we do. Okay. So now we despark, target this, give you flying. We will eye twitch. And I know, I'm doing this all kinds of out of order. And we'll see if they're going to be interested in blocking here. They are not. Little do they know, they're actually in a lot of trouble. Another big play, and I'm like, if they have anything with reach or a removal spell for one of these two, I'm not going to be in a great position, but we'll see. What do I need? I need another 2-drop is what I need. Okay, a Biomathematician is not excellent for us, but we can still get around it. So let's go ahead and play the Lumimancer. Nope, that's wrong. Let's play the Guiding Voice and target the Eye Twitch. That will learn and get us something else, won't it? Yeah, so we'll do this, get the Eye Twitch, make this fly. We'll get Introduction to Prophecy because it's better than nothing. Now, do we fly for 5, or do we just get in there? I think we just get in there, like everybody in. Let's see if they double block the Leech Fanatic. Just 1? 2? Yeah, we're going to do it like this, but then we're going to lash this. Yep, and you're going to gain lifelink too. Sweet! So we're just going to gain a ton of health here, put you to 2. We have another spell for the next turn, so you have to eliminate both of these. Awesome. Just barely got through on that one. Rank up. Let's do it. So let's see here. What is the next thing? So we're doing okay now. We're 2. How many do we have to win to make this worthwhile? It's 6, right? We have to go 6. 6 wins. 6 and 2. We can do it. Let's go ahead and I'll tell you what. After the next win, we'll drop another code. See how this goes. And let's go ahead and find them. Seems important, right? Like, let's have our stuff ready to go, Raven. Like, that's awesome. Open with, please. Open with, thank you. Awesome. We'll minimize that for the moment and make sure we can see our stream. Okay, so this is a pretty strong hand. We have not everything we want, but it's still not bad. We can cast this during our end step for 3. So 1, yeah, it's a little awkward. It's a little awkward. I need another 1 or 2 2-mana drop here. In any case, oh, it's Green Monkey. You are way above my rank. So let's go. Let's get this clever down. Watch it get shocked. Do 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 do. Let's go, people. Do do. Nope, not gonna shock it. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't have a 2-mana spell or anything to do on turn 2, which is really, really not good for this deck. So they are lower hold. They have found the force here. Let's go ahead and play the swamp and just end turn. Like, I don't have an option here. Unfortunately, like, everything starts a little bit later. I think I'm going to play the Dusk Mage first. Oh, no, I have to find a way to play a +1/+1 counter. Yeah, we're going to play the Pledge Mage first and see where we get. Hopefully they're a later game deck, and they're not going to just, like, run me over with 3 drops. And I'm done. Like, I got nothing here for this. Crushing Disappointment may be the make or break of this. Pilgrim of the Ages. Yep, finds the plains. Unfortunate for me. The Dusk Mage can trade not favorably. Let's go and play the plains. Let's play the Silver Quill. I can fly over that thing, which is just going to have to be what happens. And this Lumimancer is doing nothing. Like, it's really unfortunate, the absolute lack of anything this thing has done. So I think we untap and crushing, and then probably lifelink this and crash in if they attack with the pillar. Like, I'm going to take 2 if they attack. They are short on red, though, so we can't get pigment stormed. That's a plus. We're just going to take it. No blocks. You got it. The fact that this thing just like keeps returning too is a problem. Oh, the Pledge Mage. Of course they have a Pledge Mage of their own. So let's go ahead and crush. We'll take the damage. Yep. And do I want lifelink here? I think I want... You know what? If they're going to trade here, I'm okay with this. We'll see what they are willing to trade. If they're willing to trade Pledge Mage for Pledge Mage, I'm fine with it. Plum is not super helpful at this juncture, but it will get rid of that Lumimancer. I'll take that. Are they just willing to take it? Nope. I'm going to offer the trade. Do you want it? Yeah? Yeah? Okay. That's fine. We're still trading here, but you got a 3-2 out of it, I guess. Yeah, you came out on top there. For sure. So I need another land. I need more land. Like, they're going to start running me over now. That is unfortunate. So we have to despark here. That helps a lot. So this lets me Brack Troll. And I think that's all I can do here. Do I attack into that? No. I can despark it and attack in for 2, or I can trade the Lumimancer for the 3-2. And that's the play we need to make here. So we will try to despark that and see where we can get with it. They may be able to just kill the troll too, which is kind of a problem. I don't really have a lot of life gain options. They could just like wipe us out too, and that'd be a problem. So let's see what they come in with. Everybody in the pool. So we'll despark here. All right. And I guess maybe I can trade here. Like, okay. I mean, I'll take the trade. It's not my favorite thing right now, but I'll take it. Next turn, we have to Dusk Mage. I need a land so bad. Oh, there's an effigy. That's also a problem. That is not what we needed. So, what can we do here? This can be at the end of the turn. This can trade for this friend. The effigy is a problem, though. Maybe we just go ahead and let's do this. Let's just destroy this. And then we will pump who... You're not... No, that's not enough. Let's lash. If I lash, and then... So that makes it a 2-1. That's not enough. +2/+2 doesn't save it. Yeah, like we just have to close him. Like we don't have a choice here. So we'll do this. Unfortunate circumstance here, but... We got to get in. We do have the card advantage, and I can deal with this with the lash, and we do have like a couple of plays, but we are struggling here. Another Relic Sloth, so that is not good. What do I want to do here about it, though? I think I'm just going to play the Dusk Mage. Okay, so there's the land that we were hoping for earlier. Do I attack through this and hope he doesn't block... Let's just attack through and see if he's willing to make the trades. Like I'm going to threaten here. And maybe I have to do both of these. Like I don't know. Like maybe I'll go for it and just get the damage and he's just going to take it. Okay. Let's go ahead and lash here then. We'll get in and now that's 7 8, 9, 10, 11. I can put him super low. Oh, boy. Yeah, let's just put them to 6. Play the Dusk Mage and say go. End turn. We'll see what they go for. If I can take 4. Question is, do they have 4 more up here? And if so, how toasted am I? The answer is very. So we will see what they throw at us. Attacks? Yep. I mean, it's got vigilance. There's no reason not to attack. Yep. We got to take it. Go to 4. Are they going to... They can't return it and play this, so they have to have another drop here. Divine Gambit. Onto the battlefield. So we're going to plumb for 1. We'll pay it. Sacrifice it. And, yep, we'll do the thing. Yay, Clever Lumimancer gets really big. Not at the right time. And that did not save us at all. Dragon's Approach. Yep. Unfortunate. I mean, I don't think the plum was the wrong play, but we just got caught. It's okay. No worries. So let's go ahead and dump another code. Let's see what we got here. Let's go ahead and see if this works the way I hope it does. I wonder, can I paste things to Twitch chat? That'd be cool. Twitch, where are you? Twitch? Hi. Thanks, game. Hey, Snowdrift. How you doing? Welcome to the chat. I can't paste things to MTG Arena chat. That's bull. Let's see. What's the best way to do this? Yeah. The next best way would have been to type all of this out, but that's okay. So our next code here... 7. There we go. We did it. Free arena codes. Pre-promos. While we draft our brains out here. So we are 2-1. Not a bad showing for the moment. We'll get right back into it. See how we're doing. Start plugging away here. We're getting it. We're not doing bad. We're not doing great here. 2-1's not a bad start to a draft. Ooh, excuse me. But we're not real happy with our deck. It's a little awkward, to say the least. And this kind of keeps happening. At least this is playable. Like, I mean, we have 1, 2, 3, so we can get there. And we have the Lash in case we need to do anything tricksy with a Lumimancer. Lumimancer is just not excellent. I mean, it's a 1-drop at the very least, but it's not, like, the card you want to be playing in this type of a format. But you do what you can. Let's take a look here. Okay, so this is interesting. Do we want to play the Eye Twitch or the Apprentice? I'm going to go ahead and play the Apprentice here. See what we can make happen. What do they have on 1 green that's an instant response to Silver Quill Apprentice? Or are they just on auto wall or non-auto? No attacks. We're good. So this is the problem with the Lumimancer, is that sometimes it just sits here. It just kind of sits here and stares at you. So they are double green. Let's see what they have on double green. Emergent Sequence, maybe? Or maybe the 3/3 wall. Reckless Amplifier is a thing. So let's just go right ahead and rock into them. See what they do. Yeah, let's see what they do with this. Are they going to go for the block? Come on, it's free tendies. That's fine. I'm perfectly fine with them doing that, because I'm just going to Pledge Mage and get further ahead. Now, if they put a counter on this, it's going to be a little bit sad for me, but I'm not worried about it too much. Like, at 5 mana, that's what's going to happen is, hopefully they're going to just leave it as a 2/2. They'll pump it at some point, and I'll just rip its head off with Lash of Malice. Or they'll play a Blood Researcher, and I'll get rid of that right now. No blocks there. So we will go ahead, and that's another Plains. It's not really what we wanted. So we'll just take this away right here. And we will go ahead, and you're going to get +1. You're also going to gain lifelink. You're going to gain +2/+2. That's going to die, and now I'm going to do a bunch of damage to your face. I'm also going to gain some life. So now we want to land. That was half of their health in a single swing. We either want some land, so we can put this Inkcaster down. I guess the Inkcaster doesn't really do much either, though, unfortunately. We want another removal spell. More than anything, but in lieu of that, we'll take just a castable period. I mean, the Inkcaster is going to come down and put a counter on what? Eye Twitch? Seems okay. Not great. So here comes their swamp. Let's see what we got here. Come on, come on, come on. Mage's Duel. That's not bad. That was a good play for them. Taking away the Pledge Mage is pretty big. Let's see what else they can do with it, though. You got another one? Like, 2 Mage's Duels right here would be amazing. Just like double Mage's Duel, kill my Apprentice, and Fortifying Drought is pretty good too, though. Good job. Punch me for 5, gain 2. But, unfortunately, you're about to get a crushing disappointment. Let's target you, make you bigger, draw some cards, closing statement, and a land. I like it. That got us everything we wanted at this juncture. We'll put them to 5, and they have to have some serious pressure now to be able to come back from this. I am going to untap, probably closing statement them, deal a lot of damage. If they turn sideways with the Influencer, then they're definitely in trouble. If they have another removal spell, they're okay. Yep, that was a pretty good... It's a pretty good one. So now the closing statement doesn't do nearly as much. So we can do 4, 5. I mean, it's still a kill. Like, we can still kill them. Scurrid Colony is a pain. We will see. If they turn sideways with this, they lose. No blocks. And they have opted to lose. So we'll kill that. We'll put a counter here. Yep. 3. Oh, maybe not. Maybe they'll survive by 1. Okay. But I'm going to Inkcaster, untap Inkcaster, and then we'll have enough counters to put them out anyways before combat even happens. So, like, their ability to block doesn't matter anymore. So, I don't see a big situation in which, like, they can gain 4 life. Like, I guess if they cram a study session, a cram session, gain 4 life, grab what? I don't know. 10 the Pests, maybe? Yeah, study session, or cram session into 10 to Pests still doesn't save them. It gets them close. That's probably their best sequence. But Bayou Griff is also pretty good. Does not save you. Like, I'm going to fly over your head with the Eye Twitch. Right? Like, Inkcaster. Maybe the correct play there was Agonizing Remorse. But I think I'm just going to go right ahead and do this. And just make sure you die before anything else matters. Like, 2 triggers. Gotcha. Gotcha. Alright. So, climbing the ranks here. Slowly but surely. Picking up some wins on a very janky black-white Silver Quill deck here. Trying to get to that 6-win minimum to make it worth the gold to play this. Yeah, my conversion, like, the conversion I'd like to see it on it is about 1,000 gold for 100 gems. It's not excellent, but it is what it is. And those gems, usually I just take those gems and I buy the, whatever it is, the monthly pack. The seasonal pack attack thing and try to make sure I get my 5 wins in a day to get enough XP to actually max it out and get the maximum value out of it. It's not the best thing ever, but I mean, it gets me reps in the game, and it really just helps me stay sharp, especially in formats where I'm just kind of like it's been a long time, or in newer formats. I haven't touched the new standard yet. I've been reading a lot about this black-white control deck that I think is really neat. S-Draw Kesa Bosmi. I can't pronounce that. Yikes. Ooh, this is a no-go. We are shipping this one back for sure. Not playable. That's better. Not great, but better. So let's go ship a land back. We're on the draw at least. 3. They kept a full grip, which is unfortunate for me. We'll open a swamp. Yep, so they are a similar deck, but they're probably a better version of it. So we are just going to have to be really careful here and try not to get blown out. We'll go Leech Fanatic. Humiliate, maybe? Yeah, probably Leech Fanatic. If they play a Silver Quill friend here... Okay, so that's going to gain lifelink and do a lot of damage right here. And I just don't have an answer for that. So you are big very quickly. What do I want to do about it? Let's... Wow. I can Guiding Voice here, and that's going to start doing things. So yeah, let's go ahead and... Let's open with Humiliate. Yeah, so we're going to make our own 4/4, except for mine has lifelink. Let's take away... Yo. What do I care about? I don't care about Humiliate. I don't care... I do care about Spiteful Squad. So let's take away the Spiteful Squad. Let's Guiding Voice. Target you. Grab Introduction to Prophecy. I mean, if that's the play, then that's the play. Like... If their play is Humiliate, put a counter on it, attack for 6. Yep. What does this do? This is 2 more counters, but they don't have another black source. So they're going to take the Trudge? A little awkward. I'm fine with that, though, because... Okay. I don't understand what the point to that play was. Neither of these are good. But we will draw a Pilgrim. We'll lifelink up. Gain a lot here. Because I'm just going to untap and play the Trudge next turn. Like, that's fine. Ageless Guardian. That's pretty good for them. It's going to buy them a turn. If they put 2 counters on it, don't care. The Eager First Year, though, I cannot break through. Yep. So they're going to go ahead and do that. But I'm going to still... continue to gain life. How big is that? That's pretty big. I can't really... Do I just like throw the Pilgrim in front of it? Like attack, gain some life, throw the Pilgrim in front of it, play the Troll? I mean, I can't just not gain life, right? Like, we just have to do that. That's fine. But do I want to throw the Trudge out? Yeah, let's just throw the Trudge out. Yeah. We'll throw the Trudge out. That's fine. And then the Trudge and the Pilgrim. Yep, so you're going to do that. Do you attack with both of them, though? You don't attack at all. Okay. So we're going to play this, and then we'll play... Nothing? Do we just attack? This can't kill anything. I think we just... play things. Like, right? Like, 4... Yeah, let's just play the Mage Hunter, right? Like, that's fine. And then attack. Let's go. Okay, this may have been a mistake, but we'll find out in a second here. Alright. So we are kind of at even here. I've got up a land, and more importantly, I've got this campus, so I can just start digging for things. They're going to draw a card, so they do have the card advantage now. But, oh, there's a biggie. Do I care? Do I want to get in? How badly do I want to get in this turn? Reasonably bad. Let's go 1, 2. Kill you, put a counter on this, and just get in. Alright, so we're looking okay now. They did find a land for what? Another Ageless Guardian. I don't care. We'll play Swamp and just keep pounding away. Like, they're going to block the Mage Hunter. That's fine. I'm not going to bother with this Pilgrim because I want to be able to scry next turn. Like, being able to control my draws. Oh, shite. That's a thing. Mascots. Lots of mascots. Let's scry now, because we got to find answers. Expel. That's okay, I guess. Like, that does get me something. Let's go ahead and play the Pilgrim. Yes. Let's find a Plains. Play the Plains. And that will get me what? Nada. No attacks. Okay, so what can I attack with and actually make a profitable play here? If I attack with the Troll, they're going to block with the 3-2, and we don't have a profit there. No attacks, end turn. So we have to worry about this little guy now more than anything. So he's going to attack with the 2-1. It's going to be an annoyance. That's okay. What does he follow up with, though? Because every spell now hurts him. So we're going to scry. That's going to go to the bottom. We don't want that. That's okay. And we're just going to put bodies on the field until we can overrun them, I hope. End turn. Let's see what they do. You going to keep coming in with it? Nope. That's fine by me. But I'm going to keep scrying until I find the bodies to win this out. And now we're getting close. No attacks, end turn. And one more spell, I think, puts me where I want to be. Right? Like, right now, they are super close to dead. We can get in, and that will actually finish the job here. So, Tenured Inkcaster comes down, puts... Where do we need this? Let's put it on Mage Hunter. No, Promising Dusk Mage. And I think everybody gets in, and no matter how they block, they die, right? Like, 1, 2, put you to 1, block 4 of them, die? Or do you blow me out here? Nope. I think we got it. Yep. 4, 5, and gotcha. All right. So we're getting there. Quick draft. All I wanted was a Lightning Helix. 5,000 gold. But it's okay. We're doing fine. We are 4-1 now. We need to win 2 more before we lose 2. Preferably 3, but you never know. So we'll get into another game here. See how we are doing. I need to make note real quick. All right. Alright, how's everybody doing out there? My name is Raven, we're playing some Magic Arena tonight. Crypto Chaos. Let's go, bud. And this hand is not playable. No white source. Way late on the black plays, it's just not going to happen. This is much more playable. I'm going to keep 6, I'm going to pitch a Plains, and we're just going to have to make it happen. So we'll open with the Campus, and then we'll Remorse. Or do I want to play it a little bit slower? I don't think I have the time to because I was on the play and I had to take a mulligan. They're going to Impulse here. Like, I want to save the spell and do something better with it, but I don't think I have the time to. So we're just going to go right ahead and Remorse and see what we can take out of their hand. We probably want Solve the Equation I don't care about as much. Quandrix Pledge Mage I don't want to deal with. Reckless Amplifier, Curate, Serpentine, or Biomathematician. All of these are horrible. But I think the one I want to deal with the least right now, I want to just take them off tempo a little bit. So we'll take that away. We'll let them, whatever this is, Curate. And we'll try to go from there. They don't have a blue source either, which was one of the big reasons we took this. They just didn't have a way to make it work. So we're going to play the Silver Quill, try to make this happen. We'll get the Dusk Mage down next. And alright, that's a bad situation for them. They are going to start taking a lot of damage now. I'm going to end turn. And we'll see, like, I may just throw the counter on the Dusk Mage and start chomping at him. So that's 3. They did get a third, or they did get a green source here, so they have the Quandrix Pledge Mage. This thing's going to get big fast and become a problem. So we're going to just let that happen, untap, and we're just going to turn sideways and see what they do about it. Like, maybe they'll try to trade for the Pledge Mage, and if they make that play, we're going to Professor's Warning them and just get them. So that's okay, too. I'm not worried about that. So we'll play a Pilgrim. And I think I want to sandbag this a little bit. I guess not. I mean, they knew we were getting a Plains, so we'll go get a Plains, and they can see that we got a Plains. Like, if they get a blue source, we have a game. So they're going to field trip, get a 3-3, go get a blue source. That's a thing. No, they went and got a forest. Oh, it's only a basic forest? Oh, no, but they can learn for... what? Nothing. They tried to do the pass mill and learn. So we're going to play a Lumi, and we're just going to keep getting in here, like, take the bait. Let's put +1/+1 counter on it. It's fine. Seems okay. Let's give it lifelink, because it doesn't really matter at this juncture. So we will lose the Pilgrim. That's unfortunate, but I'm also don't care. And we're looking really good here. Again, if they find a blue source, we are going to start falling behind very quickly. But that's also a problem, but not as big. So we can Crushing Disappointment, which is going to push this. We'll give her flying this time. All right. And that is even better, because now we are going to humiliate this and force them to block. So we'll give this lifelink also. And rip. What's the best card out of their hand? What do I care about the most? And they're just going to pack it in. All right. So that is 5-1 so far in this draft. We're going to take a short break, and I will be back in about maybe a minute, maybe 2. Quick BRB. Hey out there, everybody. My name is Raven. Welcome back. We are playing some Magic Arena today, and we are just doing some quick draft here. A little Strixhaven quick draft, giving away some Arena promo codes, and just having a good time. In any case, Thanks for joining me. If you're enjoying hanging out, if you're enjoying this video, please be sure to do the like, share, subscribe thing. Check out the links below to help support me. You can find other replays both here on Twitch and over on YouTube. Just search for Raven1841. So we are at 5-1 right now. We need 2 more to complete. Let's see if we can run this back. So far, it hasn't been bad. We are on a kind of awkward, not awesome black-white deck, but we are making it work. We're just having to be aggressive and get the job done. So if you are out there watching, I appreciate it. Let's see if we can get this through. So yeah, in the future I will be trying to figure out a better way to do these pack giveaways. This is not a good hand by any means. I think I throw this. It's playable, but it's not playable until like turn 5. So I think we just throw this back, and that doesn't do anything. So I think we maybe like if I get. So I have 3 draws to make a reasonable play, and I'm on the draw. I think I have to keep this, even though it's just so slow. That is a huge pickup. That gives me a reasonable way to play this game. And my opponent missing a 2-drop and a 3-drop, or a 2-drop, a 1-drop and a 2-drop, excuse me. Definitely a plus. So let's see what they can play. Because we're probably just going to turn sideways, offer the trade for whatever they do. And, yeah, that's fine. Let's see if they'll take the trade here. I will trade a Fanatic for Silver Quill Pledge Mage every day. That is perfectly fine. But here's the thing is I've got a 4-2 troll that's going to come back and keep on coming back. So let's see what their 4-drop is, because it's probably getting desparked. They are... Oh, Zoomancy. Yeah, you can go... Just pop you right off. And that's fine, because we're going to go Campus, and we're just going to smash in. Like, how bad do you need that pest? That bad. Interesting. But that does mean we're going to untap and Shield Mage, and if they let me just put a bunch of counters on the Shield Mage, I'm going to. Shield Mages are reasonably difficult to get off the board. But that's okay. That's a Karok Wrangler. That's going to put counters on creatures that I don't like. So let's go ahead and see if they are going to... What is their thought on this? Are they going to take this trade? Are they going to not take this trade? If I were them, I would not take this trade. Okay, so I can either do this, take the Wrangler before it becomes a problem and do a little more damage, or I can play the Shield Mage and try to race the Wrangler. I think they put the counter on the Wrangler, so I'm fine with playing it like this. We'll see. If they put it on the Pest, that's much more annoying, but I'm still okay. We'll see what they do with it. The Tenured Inkcaster is also a thing. They may just not have a spell here also. Another Professor is not great. That's not something we wanted to see. I think between the two, I'd probably take the Wrangler off the board, though. Bayou Griff, yep, sacrifices. So they have a ton of power on the board. No blocks. I'm going to take 3 here and not worry about it too much. How do I move here, though? Like, end of turn, closing statement. I think I attack, beam the troll, which still doesn't save it. So we Pilgrim. Nope, not enough mana for that. Let's go ahead and... So we can closing and beam, or we can... Let's offer the trade of the troll. Yes, let's offer the troll trade. No, let's just get in there with the Shield Mage. Then we will... Oh, man. Do I want a closing? Yeah, let's go to my end. Let's closing statement. That's a spell. I'm going to be annoyed. The Griff here. How is this the best way to race this? That's 4? No. This is the best way to race this. And 1 creature I control. Yep. And then we end turn. If I have to, I can block here. That doesn't really... That's not a plus. I mean, I can just straight block the Griff and call that close enough, right? Like, that's not too bad. And I can get the Troll back with Tenured Incaster's life gain. I'm fine. So we'll see what they have. I think getting rid of the Wrangler was probably correct, because if this becomes like a 7-6, then I'm screwed. Like, there's just not a way for me to really handle that. At least not easily. Not without, like, 2-for-1ing myself and taking 12 damage from the Professor. Okay, so this is... They're offering the tradesies here. So let's go ahead and trade for the Groff, the Bayou dog. That's okay. So he's going to go to the grave. And it's my turn. All right. So we are just going to go right ahead and Inkcaster here. Let's see if they have a removal spell for the Owl Mage. That'll be sad, but it'll also be not surprising. Yep. Where do I want it? I'm just going to put it on you, actually. Like, that seems more reasonable. Yeah. Let's see. Removal spell? Kill the owl? Poo-poo? Okay. Are you going to pay 3 life to tap it? Yikes. I mean, I guess you're going to slam in for 5 now. What do you learn for, though? Green-white? Let's hope you don't have Mascot Exhibition. That'll be ugly for me. I will have a problem if that's what you get. You get Fractal Summoning. You're going to make a big Fractal. Okay. That is definitely a play. How do we get around this? I think you just die, right? Like, I think I untap, fly over you, kill you? Yep. I'll go to 8. You're at 7, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? Like, Day of Judgment. Yo! Good play. Yikes. Now we have a problem. We have to... Okay. How big of a fractal can they make? Big. So now we have to think about this. They have a Pillar Dropper creature from 3 to your hand. What do you find? You're going to have to take the Groff, which you can cast this turn if you throw away the Pillar Drop. Resolve it. Yep. Oh no, you get this guy, which you can't cast because you tapped your mana awkward. That's okay, I guess. My turn. Untap, upkeep, draw. Lumimancer is awful at this juncture. Let's push in. Are you going to trade here? Nope, you're just going to take 2. I'm going to cast the Lumimancer just in case I can sneak this by. I shouldn't be able to. Like, you should just play... You should just play the big fractal. But, okay. That's whatever you need to do here, man. I guess you can play a 2-2 fractal. That's still pretty good. Like, in this situation, yeah, 2-2 fractal's just fine. You got your own Pilgrim. That's also a body. So we are pretty close here. I don't think I'm going to be able to sneak anything through. So I need something big off this campus is what I need. They're going to attack, though, for 2. Yep, that's just going to be 2 in the face. And now I'm going to scry. What do we have? Humiliate is big. That is real big at this moment. So we're going to target this. We're going to take that away. Put a +1/+1 counter where? Right there. Now we charge in. Let's get it. You have to block the Lumimancer here. Okay. Sure. I'll take it. No blocks, dies. To spell? Sure. All right. We are moving right along here. Let's go ahead and See what else we can do. One more. Okay, so one more, and I will drop another pack into chat here. This has been a pretty... Like, the draft portion was really awkward, but we're getting there. Is anyone else noting that this just seems really cut awkwardly? Like, just... It's like it was made in 720p, and they're now jamming it in a game that's 1080. Very, very weird. But hey, at least it's cool looking. You can bluff having a spell by entering full control. Like, is that really what we want people doing? Is like wasting around bluffing spells with full control? Come on. Like, you're having enough problems with people roping. Let's encourage them to do it more. Okay. Currently waiting. Hello? Magic Arena? Is anybody out there? 60 seconds? Okay, I guess we're playing Platinum players now. Non-stick Yak. This hand is playable. So we can go Lumimancer into Apprentice and Beaming Defiance if things get awkward. I guess we'll take it. And he had to mulligan. His sleeves are pretty, though. Oh, yeah, this hand is just fire right now. I'd like a removal spell, but I'm just going to have to make do with this. And it'll be okay. Sure, Blood Age General. You got it. And I'll play an Apprentice. And I'll... no attacks. The question is, like, now knowing that they're lore hold, do we go in here? Or do we not? I think we do. Right? Like, I think we... No, we hold our spell. I'm wrong. We hold our spell. We play the Pledge Mage. We attack with the Apprentice and see if they're willing to trade. Right? Like, not you. And if they're willing to trade, excellent. Nice. I'll take it. Because I'm going to untap and beaming... bash their heads in and gain a bunch of health. Combat Professor, however, is not excellent. That's not something I really want to see right now. No blocks. Yep. So we're going to try to make some trades on the next go. That was a really good moment for them. Let's get in. Okay, that's unfortunate. That's not what I wanted to see happen here. I don't want to just throw a card at this. But I want to make this attack matter. So we're going to go ahead and make this big auto pay. We're going to give it lifelink. Yep. And we're just going to get in for 7 and gain some health, and it is what it is right now. This does make it a little bit harder. That makes the Luminancer really bad. Yo, that's a problem. One or more cards leaves your graveyard. Yeah, that's a big Angie Spirit. So now we have to get spells badly. Let's go with the Inkcaster. Let's make the Pledge Mage bigger, I guess. Or do we just make the Inkcaster bigger? The Pledge Mage can trade with the General. The Lumimancer will never trade with anything. No, we have to make the Inkcaster bigger, because it has to be able to attack into Quintoris here. I guess we just don't have attacks. Awkward. And this is why the Lumimancer is and can be really awkward. And they're going to pick up their Pillar Warden, or Pilgrim. And now I have a problem. I need to remove stuff now. Yep, it's a 3/3 with Vigilance. Gets in. Can't do anything about it. Ugh, that's not helpful either. Let's go ahead and... What do I want to push here? Nothing. Like, I don't want to push anything into this. The Tenured Inkcaster, I guess, trades with the Blood Age General, but that only gains me 1 life and doesn't do anything. Like, that's not a good trade. Oh, yuck. Yep, they're just going to make a bunch of bodies now, and I have no way around this. Oh boy. Yep. And this is why you force lore hold in quick draft. It's just, it can be really good when you get a couple of good uncommons. Yikes. And I did not get the removal to deal with this at all. I'm just going to get overrun so hard here. Here we go. Ugh. No. Stop it. Okay, so let's immediately just exile this. I don't want to deal with this anymore. Let's go here. Let's give this flying. Let's make that a 2/3, and we're going to trade a little bit here. It's not going to be pretty. Beaming Defiance. Yep. Of course. So that's just what that's going to be, but we are still going to get these trades. I could still trade for it, but I don't feel like that's accomplishing what I need to right now. We'll go to 5, and I can't break through this at all, unfortunately. Like, there's nothing I can do to make this work. Yep, we'll do that. We'll make the trades. I'll gain 2, and now we're just going to get bashed in the face for 4. He's going to pick this up, and I have nothing. I have no way to come back from this. Unfortunate. But, you know, sometimes that's just the way things play out. Like, the lore hold deck is really aggressive, and when it gets the plays, it gets the plays. So, we are now 6-2. We need to win one more here to 7 this league. And I hope we can do it. Like, this deck has been okay. It hasn't been excellent, but, you know, I don't... Like, if this was a regular event, I'd say it's a 3-1 deck. Like, if you're playing 4 rounds, or if it was 3 rounds, I'd say it's a 2-1 deck. Like, I wouldn't say it's a 3-0 by any means, but, you know, it's playable. Yeah, one more piece of hard removal really would have been great. I kind of got baited into green. I messed that up. Stirring. Let's go. And this hand is playable. It's not pretty. It's a little slow, but it is playable. So let's hope we can do okay on the play. I'm going to protect the Pledge Mage a little bit. I'm going to play the Swamp. I'm going to play the Troll next, or the Trudge, because I think that will be a little bit bigger bait. Like, I don't want to... Yeah, like, if I have to trade, I lied. I'm going to play the Pilgrim. So, yeah, if I have to trade a card, I'm going to trade not the Pilgrim for something. Like, I want a turn where I can play the Pilgrim and then untap and closing statement and just get in. They are mono black. Good for them. That's interesting. That's in the main board. So does Leech Fanatic come in? It does not. But the Pilgrim gets in, though. Let's see if they make the trade. They do not. That's okay. So what do I want to do here? Do I want to Pledge Mage or do I want to Trudge? Let's Trudge. And then I will... Yeah. Then we'll Pledge Mage. I need some action here. We got a lot of land. It's a little concerning. They are going to gain 2 on this Leech Fanatic attack, though. And that's fine. You know, it's a 4-point swing for them. Ugh. 4 points of damage. Or 2 points of damage, 2 points of health gain. It's not the worst thing ever. Go blank, however, is a major yikes. Let's throw 2 planes. And then exile our board out. Not what I wanted to happen there, but is what it is. We'll play our Pledge Mage. And hopefully they don't have another discard spell like that, because that's yucky. I mean, they might have one more of those, and then I'm sad. I mean, come in. How badly? What? Are you afraid? Are you afraid I'm going to give it flying and make it sad? Ooh, they're afraid. That's no good for them. Let's get in there with the Trudge and the Pilgrim. Make some threats here. So I'm not sure what they're waiting for at this point. Like, okay. Come on. Guiding voice. Just take it. You got it. So at 6 mana, what could they have at 6 mana? Are they just like off color? Is that what's happening? Is they're just not getting their second color? Or did they try to force like mono black here? Oh, Rise of Exius is really good for them. So they will get to learn. But are they just dead here? Can I... Okay, so if I closing statement, exile this, put a +1/+1 counter here. Anatomy is really good for them. Professor's Warning. Okay, so we are going to closing statement, exile this, put a +1/+1 counter here. Yep. We will give you flying and crash in here. Do you block the Pilgrim and take it? Okay, you are at 8. If I Professor's Warning, you go to 1. Does that change this? Enough. If I Professor's Warning here and give it indestructible, I don't think that matters. So let's just not do that and put you to 2 and see if you've got a removal spell. Like, if you have a removal spell and a blocker, we're in trouble. But I think we may have been able to wrap this up, and we did. There is a 7-2 league, ladies and gentlemen. In any case, that is going to be it for me tonight. Not too bad. Let's see what we get out of this. I don't know what we get at the end of this, right? We get prizes? Yeah, we did it. Let's claim our prizes. We get 950 gems and 2 packs of Strixhaven. And it's going to kick us out to the menu here. What's our mastery? Yeah, I can unlock the mastery pass, right? Like, what's the mastery? Oh, that's right. We get mastery gems. What are these? Curse of Surveillance, Spectral Adversary. Oh, that's the adversary cards. Okay. I think the white one's probably, like, both of these seem really good. Curse of Silence and Intrepid Adversary. Tainted Adversary, Curse of Leeches, Bloodthirsty. Bloodthirsty Adversary is really good, too, like if you're on the red deck. Primal, I'm not super sold on, and Storm the Festival. Let's see, what are these? Outlander, Reckless Stormseeker. I don't know. Giza, I like her art. Like, that's a really cool picture. Overwhelmed Archivist and Suspicious Stowaway. I think we're going to go with the white one here. Yeah, let's just go with the white one. Let's do this. We did it. Stop. What are you doing? Confirm, please. We did it. Hey, we got a card of some kind. Okay, and our packs. Let's go. So we got 4 packs here for that. Oh, and we got a treasure that opened. Vault. Let's check the vault in a second, too. We got strategic planning. So nothing interesting here. That's terrible. Another pack. Let's go. Retriever Phoenix. Well, that's not... Okay, so those were not great. Let's pick this open and see what we get here. Adeline, the Resplendent Cathar. Power tough equals the number of creatures you control whenever she attacks. For each opponent, make a creature, I guess. I mean, it's kind of like, oh my god, what's the cat that does that? It's kind of like that, but not as good. Devoted Graph Keeper interests me, but I don't think it's just going to be amazing. Like, block creatures with flying, yeah. I mean, it's a 3/1 that can be disturbed for 3. It's not bad. Vivisection, yikes. Yeah, no. Not at sorcery speed. That needed to be an instant to be like even remotely playable. And more. Oh, cool. We got another one of these. So I guess like the game is telling me to play green-red is what it's doing. So let's bust this open and get some wild cards. And now we're doing pretty good here. And we will just finish up one of our decks. Or we're going to look at playing, where is it? Historic Jeskai, I believe, is what I'm working on now. I should be working on standard. I really should be working on standard. But we're going to work on Historic Jeskai. We may play more events in AFR, so I'm not going to worry about that right now. Prismari Command, that might come around in Strixhaven now that we're playing that. Quick draft for that. Angers will definitely not come around. Archmage's Charms will definitely not come around. So let's also double check the sideboard. Angers. We also need a Nezahal. So let's go ahead and get our Archmage's Charms, I believe is the right call here. What do we have? We have 2 rares. Oh my god, I need so many rares. So let's get 2 of these. Go ahead. 1, 2, and we will just slowly get there. And the thing is, like, when you're free to play in, like, it kind of sucks because you are, as fast as you can get the deck built, the next set is out and it is gone. But not too bad for a night's draft. In any case, everybody, thanks for hanging out. My name is Raven. This was Magic Arena. If you enjoyed hanging out, please be sure to like, share, subscribe thing. Check out the links below to help support me. You can find replays both here on Twitch and over on YouTube. Just search for Raven1841. And we will end this stream with one more promo pack here. Let's see where we are at here. And next time I swear I'll cut and paste. 643, or I'll find a better way to do this. 643. Glasses are hard. Yes. All right. In any case, everybody, enjoy the codes. We'll see you all next time. Do, 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 do.